can save Yona, Weiss.
It's you, isn't it?
No! Stay back!
Anyway, take it easy, yeah?
Is this beast a shade as well?
No! You've got to stop this!
Tool hope to stand against the shadow.
Oh boy. I don't like that intro. It always gives spoilers. Alright. I think I'm about ready. Let's see. All right. Okay, let's see. So it's been a while since I've played this game, as you can tell. Right, I remember now. Okay. Is this what I wanted? Yeah. Hello everyone. How's it been? It's been quite a while since I've streamed in general, it's pretty close to summer, or I should say it probably is essentially summer, so, school's been kind of dumb. I've been busy with that shit, along with, personal things, so I've been able to stream that often, but hopefully I can get back to it. I've also been drawing a good bit, and I plan on getting some channel art done soon. Hi, kinda. Which would be cool, but, it's gonna take a bit. So, yeah, it's been quite a while since I've last played this game. I've missed it. Ow! Bro. Bro. There we go. I really forgot how to lock on that for a second.
I suppose rules are rules, even if they are absurd.
I don't think they're absurd.
Oh?
Those rules are important to the masked people.
You don't say.
I do. And I think it's important we respect that.
Well, well. The boy is beginning to sound like a man.
Boy? I'm not a kid, you know.
Hey, less talking, more walking.
Alright, I feel like a bot. I have to get back into the groove of things. How many weeks has it been? 2? Bro. Bro. What's the point of this? Bro, what? What? Bro, what? Hold on, I'm being a bot here real quick. Wait, how the fuck? What? There we go. Ah. Okay, wait, give me a second, hold on. Don't worry about it. Alright, there we go. Right. I think that's good. Yeah. Alright, seems fine. Let's be going! Oh boy. I've been a little sloppy with the scheduling of streams recently, so I'm gonna apologize for that. I think if I can't stream, I'll do my best to upload at least a video or something. I think, yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Which is the case that I did with that Apex video not too long ago. I couldn't stream that week even though I wanted to. So I just kind of uploaded that in hopes that, you know, you wouldn't get bored. Oh. Wait. Oh, there's no box. Let's save real quick. Yo, nah. Free items, let's go. Nice.
Yona,
Oh, hey,
how are you feeling?
better now that I'm taking the medicine you brought.
Good.
By the way, are you gonna stay here today?
Yeah, I'll stay.
You bet.
Really? You'll stay with me? Really?
Yeah, Yona, I'll stay.
Yay!
Oh, this is so
Now
sad.
get back to bed.
Okay.
Bev, give me a mere moment, please. I shall return. Come back.
Just a dream. Even in my dreams, I'm hunting sealed verses.
Morning.
Morning, Yona.
What's wrong? Are you feeling sick too?
No, I had a strange dream.
What was it about?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
'Cause I had a dream too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Me and this boy were playing a game together.
What kind of game?
It was called Guess the Words. I think he made it up because I never heard of it before.
How did it work?
The boy would move his mouth, but no words would come out.
Oh.
Then it was hard. I wanted to play hide and seek, but we had to play his dumb game instead.
So what did he say?
I don't know. All I could figure out was dream and forest of myth. But don't worry, I'm gonna study hard so that next time I can figure out everything. We should play a game together sometime too.
Sure, Yona.
Not the same dream. Interesting. Yeah, it's so precious. It's so such. No. Black Squall is the thing.
Something troubling you, lad?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Come on, I need to go ask Popola some...
Bum, bum.
What's up, Popola?
Oh, hi. I just got a strange letter in the mail.
Dearest Popola, I hope this letter finds you well. I am writing in hopes of bringing to your attention a certain dream issue of concerning... of concern regarding recent events in Dream the Village. Interesting. I was hoping I might be able... Bro, what is this? I was hoping I might be able to get your advice, Dream, on the matter. Recently, there have been dream reports, dream of a certain dream of dream, evil dream, empty dream, curse, dream, evil dream, words, dream, and dream, someone, dream. Yeah, you get the gist.
That is certainly one bizarre piece of writing.
Who's it from?
The mayor of a small village in the Forest of Myth. It's a wooded area up north.
The Forest of Myth?
They're usually a bright and cheerful group of people. Something like this is very out of character for them. I have a bad feeling about this.
I'll check it out.
You will? But...
Don't worry about it. I've got business there anyway.
Oh, well, alright. Thank you.
Interesting. Whoa, what? That boy gave you flowers, Yona? Oh, I gotta fight that kid. That's your brother, I must fight him. I must see if he's worthy of handing flowers to my sister. Bum 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 bum. Kinda why you so hot? I don't know how I feel about the shield. Kinda nice. I guess it'll be nice against enemies and projectiles, but it doesn't really do much. Okay. I mean, it's like, oh, nice. Man, come on, suck. It's like, yeah, it doesn't really serve much of a purpose in actual combat. Like, you know, we have to get up close in their face. Dark Phantasm isn't that good either. To be honest, I'll probably just do Darklands. Maybe. Hold on. If I charge it, it's probably better. Yeah, like that. That's probably gonna do something. Yeah, okay. In that case, I'm invincible either. Actually. Look at you losers. You guys can't break my shield. Oh shit. Come on. Yo, stop it. Bro. Dun, 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 dun. Bro, I saw him and I rolled. Smacked me before I could roll. So how much of this do I need before I can... Ow! Oh, hold on. Wait, hold on. Oh, there we go. It'll take me a bit to remember. Get back here! Stop running to your friends. Smack. Easy. No, yeah, I'm still kind of partial to this. I'm not too much of a fan of it. It'll probably be useful, but I'm just like... Kinda, I would like it if you stop pushing them back. That would be great. Yo, I thought I dodged out of your way. Kid, you suck. Let's go.
Get out of my way!
Ow! Okay, in this case, it might be good.
To save Yona!
Calm down. You cannot prevail if you are blinded with rage.
Yeah, okay. See, like, in these situations, cool. Magic. It blocks the projectile. It's pretty nice, I suppose. But then again, I could just slash through the projectiles anyway. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to keep using it to see. Da 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 da.
It sure is quiet here.
Such silence bodes ill. There's trouble.
This forest reminds me of
I'm away.
shit from Legend of
I'm
Zelda.
certain of it.
You know, a little optimism now and then wouldn't hurt, Vice.
Such cheek.
Fucking Kokoro Forest.
Beware.
Is that what it's called? I don't remember. It's been a while.
The words.
The words? What do you mean?
Contagious words. Those who dream.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There is a strange new sensation in my mind. It is not quizzical.
What's going on?
Perhaps we should start by asking this
Wait,
man.
what?
Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
If you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream.
In your dream?
It's like a book.
Now
It's like I'm reading a
see
story.
here. Are you saying that you've been absorbed into your dream?
Well, yes. I think you have.
In other words, we've caught the death dream?
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
That's just how the death dream works.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream. A certain conversation, a specific word, something.
Grimoire Weiss does not engage in meaningless conversations. It does not seem to sting my pride, you gasbag of a narrator. It has demolished it utterly. I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already.
When the book argues with the narrator. They stopped talking. Should I start reading? I start reading. It was about dreaming or something that dreams or... Oh, what the hell was it? A sheep! Cried Weiss suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, NieR's face suddenly lit up. I remember, he said. Those who dream. That's what he said, I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of papers from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at NieR. That sounds right, he said. As a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground, my notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. The major shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across a lone piece of paper. For the last month, I've done nothing but study the disease we call the death dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along. But I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. I should probably be taking more notes or something. Weiss immediately fired back. I applaud the force of... I can't do Weiss. It takes to research a disease in your dreams. But perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping off the tip. I've tried to escape. From the very moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream, I've been looking for a way out. But I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I'd know about it. He'd paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said to no one in particular, and it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once the disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked all the color out of our lives. I just wanted us to be whole again. I wanted us to be free. And I won't stop trying until it happens. Not here nodded in agreement. Huh? Wait a second. I didn't nod. Look. If we can be of any help, said Not Here, just ask. Now, hold on. I did not say that. Silence! Cried Vice. The Grimoire looked from Not Here to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence. Grimoire Vice's face is always confident. Thank you very much. And now, see here, Mayor. You told us that nothing can exist in this dream without your knowing of it. But yet you seem surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes? The mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. Oh my God, you're right. I had no idea you were coming. The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Vice, and dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. Payment is not required. We are as eager as you to be done with this place. The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He'd almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck, you two, he called to the departing forms of Not Here and Vice. We're all counting on you. As Not Here slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of deja vu. Never mind. I saw this man once before, he thought. But where? Not Here's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd been confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around him. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once he'd been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree, and his hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Vice was proving to be a spectacularly poor travel companion. Unhindered by either terrain or physical effort, he spent most of his time urging Not Here to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Vice muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, Not Here snapped. Okay, Vice, cram it for a second, would you? You don't have to walk. Not Here leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How can the stupid forest be so big? He muttered to himself. The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a canopy of insects sprang to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss roared out at a volume that rattled his teeth. Not Here slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard, Vice, what's going on? Not Here could see Vice's mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. The insect screamed, the forest howled, and then, just as Not Here's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed the hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. Zree, 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 zree. Shak, shak, shak. Bro, why you guys got me doing this? Chick, chick, chee, chick, chick, chee, chick, chick, chee. Bro, I'm gonna stop. Woo, 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 ma, woo, 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 ma. Bro, there's more? Chick, 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 chick. I hate the fact that I had to do that. I really hate the fact that I had to do that so much. Anyways, as the insect symphony dimmed another decibel, Not Here began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise. It's something else. The insects weren't just calling out. They were asking a question. One with it is lacking. Two with it is ideal. Three with it is state. Starting over. One with it is lacking. Two with it is ideal. Three with it is dangerous. What is it? By my pages! Is this a riddle? I guess so. I mean, it feels sort of forced, but maybe it's the key of getting out of this place. Then I leave the end. Never mind. Then I leave to you to answer. One with it is lacking. Two with it is ideal. Three with it is dangerous. What is it? A man or woman and their boyfriend or girlfriend. Let's see. I mean, would three people on a seesaw be dangerous? What if you have somebody in the middle? Like, you know, would it still be as dangerous? And a person without a secret, I mean, are you even a person if you have no secret? A secret or two, or like, I suppose that could be like, you know, but then, oh, this is weird. I'm gonna just opt out. How should I know? Vice's mouth flew open, but before he could say anything, the world suddenly shifted. Oh god, more onomatopoeia.
Reen, reen, wah! Reen, reen, wah!
More?
Seek, seek, key, seek, seek, key.
When Not Here came to, he was once again surrounded by the sounds of insects. The cries of the insects were creating words he had heard somewhere before. One with it is lacking, two with it is ideal, three with it is dangerous. What is it? It's just repeated! Oh, bruv. It's a secret. Inwardly furious that Vice left the task to him, Not Here's side and gave the only answer that made sense. It's a secret. Right? The sounds of the insects stopped as suddenly as it began. The forest undergrowth parted before Not Here like a rippling wave, opening a new path. These forest arthropods are making a road for us, said Weiss with glee. Pleased at passing the test, Not Here moved on with new intensity. The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on the path, their journey had purpose. Excuse me. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said Not Here after a bit. Vice spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of this forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads. As Vice finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, Not Here picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Vice. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Light. Absurdly easy, barked Vice. Now answer it. Not Here grit his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. He's right after all. This one is pretty easy. I enter through the window but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? A bird! Yes, of course. A ladder! No, sunlight. A plume of water suddenly burst forth from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. "In all my years," said Vice softly, "I have never seen such a sight. Perhaps I have misunderstood the intention of this place." "Hey, look!" cried NieR, awakening Vice from his daze. "There's a house over there or something." I said it backwards, nobody cares. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Vice saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. "That's weird, isn't it, Vice? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here?" NieR walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. Began NieR, but before he could get any further, the cloaked man held up a hand and began speaking. "I have 4 legs in the morning, and 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. This is the common riddle that you've probably heard before. It's a person." NieR tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing there, but he simply repeated the question. "If we wish to engage this man in conversation," said Vice, "it seems we must answer his riddle." "Yeah, I suppose," said NieR. "Well, let's at least. It's an easy one. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. What am I?" "An angel." The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. "Correct." With that, the man flung his garments aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor," cried NieR. The small man slowly shook his head. "I am not the mayor you know. Now, listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a version of you that was not yourself." Sorry? What does that mean?" "It will make sense in time. At present, I must simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the death dream. Now, you must go to the person at the forest entrance." With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. As NieR watched, mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When NieR and Vice turned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. "Good gravy!" he cried. "You made it! You actually made it back!" His left hand grasped NieR's and pumped it so fiercely it threatened to dislodge from the socket, while his right hand seized Vice by the cover and swung him through the air. "Gah! By the heavens, stop shaking me, fool! We have not even told you if you were successful or not." The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. "I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again." NieR withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. "We broke the death dream seal," he said. "At least, I think we did." The mayor's face beamed as NieR filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the 3 of them lay down on the forest ground and fell asleep. NieR cocked his head. "Okay, hang on a second. This is crazy. Why would we just lay down and go to sleep?" "Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself." NieR and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. "Have you forgotten?" continued Vice. "It is the words that control the death dream. Words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue." With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breath slowing. "This is the first time," began the mayor. "The first time I have felt tired since I was imprisoned here." His words were cut off by a loud, long yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour, or a year. When they awoke, things had a slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear that they had awakened from their dream. Not Here shook the mayor's shoulder gently. "Good news," he said. "I think we made it." "Oh, wow," said the mayor in an odd voice. "We did it. I'm back." He blinked once, and then again, as if not quite believing the sight before him. "You two have no idea how much this means. The death dream was spreading through our village, and I wanted to, well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it, but I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and become trapped in my own dream." The mayor started to stand, then collapsed back to the earth. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at Not Here and shrugged. Without a word, the young man reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. "Real life may take some time getting used to," said the mayor, as a wry smile crossed his lips. "You shall relearn in short order, I am sure," said Vice. "For now, you should return to your home and rest." "No," said the mayor, swaying on unsteady feet. "No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in a death dream. I have to save them." The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. "This is a holy tree," he explained, when the prayers were finished. "It is the guardian of our village's history and memories." "Superstition will only make our mission harder," muttered Vice. "We should not put our faith in the gods." The mayor shook his head. "Not the gods. The words. Legend says that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as a sealed verse." Not Here and Vice could not contain their surprise. It seemed the gold had been found in the most unexpected of places. "I say," muttered Vice, "this is certainly a stroke of luck." As the three of them said their goodbyes, Not Here mentioned the strange man who had given them the third riddle and the mysterious word he had left them with. "I once saw a version of you that was not yourself," muttered the mayor. "What in the world does that mean?" Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long moment. "You know," he said softly, "this is going to sound odd, but I had a feeling I'd seen you before, too." Not Here tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? "Anyway, I figured it's just some kind of illusion created by the death dream. It probably doesn't mean anything." Not Here gave the mayor a nod and a smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words. And what exactly is going on here? That riddle would prove to be the most difficult one of all.
Oh, thank you so much. Now I can finally return to a normal life.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
For a sealed verse, that didn't take much effort.
Yes, all a touch too easy. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Don't overthink advice.
Oh boy. That was definitely something. How did you like my reading ASMR? I bet you loved it. Now this is, I think... Yeah, it was this one. I actually like this one, so I'm probably gonna run this. Yeah, I do like that sealed verse.
This person must...
It would appear...
If I enter this dream, do I have to start reading again?
Can't say I'm very excited.
Perhaps you should spend...
Yeah, you...
Oh boy. I breathe air scented with death and resist the urge to laugh, for I know it will sound like the words of a madman. How long have I been in this fresh hell? My box, my prison, is tucked beneath a stairway in the long, unused catacombs of some infinite castle. Outside, I hear the sounds of a funeral dirge that plays without end. Light has no place here. Wind is a forgotten friend. I pray for death to come, but he forsakes me. Time passes, and eternity slips by in a single tick of the clock. Someone knocks on my prison. Anyone there? I hear an unfamiliar voice say. My savior! I claw at the door of my jail and bed in thick splinters under my ragged nails. I scream for help. I laugh. I sob. Surely, this is a product of my addled mind. Surely it cannot be true. Help me, I cry. For the love of all gods, help me. Impossibly, I hear the sound of a lock being torn out and falling to the floor. As the door slowly creaks open, I have just enough time to see a silver-haired boy and a floating book before the light pours in. My eyes, accustomed to blackness, explode with pain, and I am forced to turn away. Who are you? I ask, shaking hands, covering my face. How have you come to this place? I am Grimoire Weiss, and this is not here. Long have we been searching for you. Now come, stand, we shall awaken from this nightmare together. The one known as Not Here extends his hand and pulls me from the cell. Though my eyes are slow to adjust to freedom, my ears are keen as ever, and they recognize staccato sounds of heavy rain. I never thought I'd hear that again, I whisper. Would that this were not such a terrible storm, said Grimoire Weiss. Look at your feet. I force my eyes open and see water pooling around my ankles and lapping at my shins. There's so much of it. Yes, and more comes each moment we delay. If we do not make good our escape, we shall all drown in this castle. We know you are weak, but you are our only hope to survive this place. Time, that long-forgotten friend, made itself known again. I nodded my head, swore to save my rescuers, no matter the cost. The castle catacombs are a maze, twisting upon themselves like the endless entrails of a giant. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed north. At the end of the corridor, I find a row of 20 gorgeous canopied beds sitting atop a carpet of velvet, all covered in a thick layer of dust and cobwebs. Searching for the door to the next room, I come upon a shapeless mass of gray matter. It has been shoved against the side of a wall, and despite my fever, I think I see the outlines of a door just beyond. When I reach out a finger and touch a piece of the mass, it turns to dust and drifts away on the wind. Realization slowly dawns, and I fall to my knees and weep. Corpses. I face a mound of charred and crumbling corpses. I look from it to the beds and back again until the horror dawns full upon me. Someone has piled these corpses into a tower and set them ablaze. Whether they were alive or dead I do not know, and the sanity will not permit me to consider the proposition further. Like sound, whether scream or laughter, I cannot be certain. Then my mind grants me merciful blackness, and I find myself opening the door and leaving that most terrible of rooms. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed east. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed west. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed south. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed north. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed south. And north and east and north. Water has risen to my chin, and now laps greedily at my mouth and nose. You dumb bast! Shouts Not Here. He surely desires to say no more, but the rest of his insult is cut short by the rising water. Grimoire Weiss, wet and tattered, floats on the water surface. It's already too late for him. This wasn't how it was supposed to end. Did I really lose that? What? No, I have to go back through the whole sequence because I didn't save. Oh.
Now I can finally.
This is one of the most.
I know.
Oh, never mind. Okay, good. It saved for me. If I had to go through that whole reading sequence again, I would have. Oh boy. It's not the good stuff. This is really interesting though. Oh, excuse me. There's 2 more villagers who would have to read through their stories. I wonder what I'd get for saving them. Where would I go now, though? Let's see. What's my objective? Oh, I guess I have to go back to Popola. Alright, I'm gonna attempt to beat these 2 and their stories. But you'll have to give me a moment because my throat is quite parched after reading that much. So yeah, give me a second, I'll be back. Alrighty, I'm back. Hope you've enjoyed the ambiance music of the Forest of Myth.
And another victim. This work certainly is trying.
I figured a book like you would be into all this word stuff, Vice.
Even I have my exceptions. Now let's be off.
Let us commence forth. A colony of massive sculptures was visible in the distance, their tall forms scraping against the sky. Vice and NieR had never seen such a sight, and their eyes widened as they tried to take it in.
Those buildings must be huge if we can see them from this far away. What do you think, Vice?
As Vice considered his answer, the sun beat down on them with renewed ferocity.
Perhaps they are some manner of mirage.
Under this heat, a mirage or two would hardly be an unexpected sight. NieR nodded and wiped the sweat off his brow, leaving a trail of sand in its place. He thought he'd never been so thirsty. The ancient road on which they walked was black and cracked with age. Here and there, thin wisps of grass pushed up through the rocky surface, as if defying those who had laid this material down over their home. The heat reflected from the road made NieR lightheaded. His feet hurting, he crouched down to rest. I don't know how much longer I can do this. Is someone playing a joke on us or what? The complaining had already begun. Weiss tried not to let his eyes roll too much. A joke, he said. No joke. This road leads us to the city of art. Perhaps the path itself is simply some manner of grand artistic work. You don't sound very sure of yourself there. Perhaps not, but thinking of it in this way might make it easier for you to bear. NieR glanced at Weiss's grinning face, shook his head, and resumed walking. As time passed, NieR's feet grew more painful, and his throat drier than he thought possible. He tried not to look further than the steps ahead, because the bright sunlight made him hesitant to trust his own senses. We are definitely getting closer, said Weiss in an effort to cheer his companion. Yes, this much is certain. Encouraged, NieR lifted his gaze. Suddenly, he stopped walking. Choosing instead to stand in the middle of the road with his mouth and eyes wide open, his finger pointed in the distance. Water, he cried. It's water. Water, asked Weiss. Preposterous. I don't see any water. Over there, just ahead of us. Look, the sun's reflecting off of it. Without waiting for a response, NieR sprang to life and bounded towards the sight. What in the... There was no water. There was nothing but sand in every direction. NieR closed his eyes and sighed as Weiss floated up behind him and chuckled softly. I believe this is known as a mirage. That's a bad accent. And many a desert traveler has spoken of such things. NieR shook his head, bewildered. Suddenly he pointed off in the distance, his eyes wide once more. Wait, there it is. I just missed it. Look, it's right there. NieR sprinted off again, leaving Weiss with no choice but to follow. After a few minutes of running, NieR came to a halt. I could have sworn it was right around here. Confused, he put his hands up to his eyes and rubbed them vigorously. As soon as he stopped, he noticed a blue shimmering pool of clear water just over the next rise. With a shout, he bounded off in search of it. The chase continued for nearly an hour until an exasperated Weiss finally floated up to NieR and struck him in the face with his cover. Enough, you blithering idiot! Stop this at once! There is no water here! NieR's face clouded. There isn't? There is not! And perhaps next time you will listen to me when I tell you as much. Weiss paused for a moment, then continued speaking in a slightly kinder tone. However, I suppose this mad chase was not altogether wasted. It seems we have arrived in the city of art. NieR looked up. Stretched out before him was a row of impossibly tall sculptures. Their journey was at an end. They're huge! Cried NieR, completely forgetting the heat and pain of the past few hours. I've never seen anything so big. Each sculpture was formed from roughly the same shape, a tall rectangle that stretched up towards the sky. But that is where the similarities ended. Most were covered with panes of glass that reflected light in 1,000 directions, while others seemed to be nothing but frames of steel. Some had tall spires on their tops, while others possessed triangular caps. What kind of city is this? Said NieR. Where are the people? Where are the houses? Perhaps the land is intended exclusively for artistic use. The debate continued as they made their way through the city. Miracles of artistry were everywhere. Great iron crates with wheels sat silent on steel rails. Beautifully carved works of lights of red, amber, and green dangled over every street. As they moved away from the massive sculptures, they found a great array of smaller ones. Some were covered in glass or brick, but many were composed of materials they had never before encountered. The sheer variety of colors and styles was staggering. unable to find a theme of purpose to the abstract works around them. NieR and Weiss eventually fell silent. On the outskirts of the city, they approached 3 sculptures in the shape of humans. NieR uttered a sigh of relief as he approached them. Finally, I was getting tired of modern art. The 3 statues were indistinguishable, except for a single word chiseled into their right arms. One read Alpha, one read Beta, and the final one Gamma. As NieR moved to touch the nearest statue, a bird flew from the top of one of the structures, alighting on the statue's shoulder. It emitted a brief, beautiful song that took the form of words. Only one form is real, the others are false. The real form will always speak the truth, the false one will only speak lies. With that, the bird departed. As if on cue, the 3 statues shuddered to life, acquiring color and form as they began to breathe. "Hey, look at that," said NieR. "They're alive." The triplets bowed low before NieR. "Please," said Alpha, "you have to get me out of this nightmare. I am real." "Stop lying," said Beta. He turned to NieR and threw his hands in the air. "Alpha's a fake, you know. I'm the real one." "What a load of crap," said Gamma. "Beta is a fake. Everyone knows I'm the only one real around here." The respective pleas given, the 3 statues stood in a frozen state as silence once again enveloped the city. "When you consider all of the statements, only one of them could be the real thing," said Weiss. NieR furrowed his eyebrows and considered his answer. "Only one form is real, the others are false. The real form will always speak the truth. The false ones will always speak lies." I gotta hear this one more time. Well, considering the fact that Alpha's the only one that didn't point out any baseless accusations, I think Alpha's the one that's real, because not only did he call it a nightmare, but he didn't put the blame on anyone else. The real one is Alpha. The eyes of the statue shone with an eerie light. The light grew stronger and stronger until NieR and Weiss were forced to turn away.
It would seem we failed.
Yeah.
We'd best act more carefully next time.
Oh boy, I messed up again.
I figured up.
Yikes. I'm not gonna read through it again, you read through it. But, I'm gonna do this. If that's the case, then who? There must be something I missed. Would it be Gamma? Oh my god, it was Beta?
Yeah.
We'd best act.
Why would it be Beta? I don't understand.
Even.
This is tiring. So how's everyone? How are you enjoying my storytime ASMR brought to you by NieR? Wait, hold on. Well, considering I tried all the other ones, it can only be beta. What? Hold on. I didn't think about it like that. In terms of whether or not they're telling the truth or they aren't. I was trying to find meaning within the words, but that's not the case. I see. Excuse me. Why did you have a dream like this? Asked Vice. Have you been to the city before? The villager slowly looked around at the bizarre objects and sculptures that dotted the landscape, then shook his head. I don't think so. I mean, it's impossible, right? There's no way I could have ever been to a place like this. But at the same time, I feel like I've seen it before. Deja vu, muttered Not Here, just like the mayor. A vague sense of unease that struck Not Here during the mayor's dream spread once more through his mind.
That was rough.
I am positive I have seen that place before.
Okay, that's enough. Don't need you getting all weird on me too.
That was interesting.
I thought it was a strange dream.
Alright, let's go try to finish this one.
It's...
Yeah.
These are rough, man. Okay, I read all this, so I'm just gonna skip it. Alright, so let's see, we went north. If we go south, we'll just follow. We'll just go back to where we started. So we're north, we went east. If we were to go west, we'll go back to where we started. So let's keep going north. Let's see, if we go south, just keep going north. At the end of the path, the waters rise to my waist, exhausting me both physically and spiritually. I pray that this is the way out. Eventually I can stand the sight of waters no longer, and so turn my eyes upward. Imagine my surprise when I see a series of paintings hanging on the faded plaster wall. Each depicts a person in the prime of life, clad in clothing of the highest quality. The styles, however, are strange to me, leading me to believe that these people had lived long ago. One subject wears an outfit that particularly catches my eye. It is a construct of a thin, breezy cloth and decorated with a motif of flowers and birds, while encircling the figure's waist is a leather belt of the most perfect construction. It is a stunning costume even by modern standards. As I gaze at the portrait, I am struck by a desire to touch it with my own hands. Yet, as I extend a single finger to the painting, I am gripped by a most unpleasant feeling. staring closely at the image, I see it bend and warp into the shape of another finger. Something behind the picture is pointing at me. Is it another prisoner, a fellow inmate, trapped for eternity in this place? Excuse me again, I'm sorry. Ugh. I cannot let it pass, so I seize the portrait with both hands and throw it into the water. The wall is hollow behind the painting, and inside I can just make out a body. Whether or not this is a prisoner, there would be no rescue. The poor soul is long dead. Scraps of clothing lie on the floor around the bones. Only a small amount of the fabric has survived, but its features the same delicate designs that were depicted in the portrait. I have been admiring a row of corpses, blocked from view by portraits of each victim at their pinnacle. Enough! Shielding my eyes, I paddle forward through the water. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed south. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed west. At the end of the path, a row of heavy wooden casks lie on their sides in a dark chamber. Doubtless they are filled with wine. My thirst roars to life. I cannot remember the last time my parched throat had relief. I scrambled to the first cask and pulled frantically at the cork. The theft of a few cups means nothing, I tell myself. The cask will be ruined by the flood regardless. Finally, the cork surrenders to my attack, and a thick red liquid bursts forth from the hole. This is no wine. It is blood still warm from the body, whether animal or something else I cannot say. The foul liquid soon mixes with the rising floodwaters, creating a warmth that laps against my thighs. By all the gods, are the rest of these casks filled with blood as well? I lack the courage to confirm my suspicion. Disgust quickly becomes fear as I turn to flee, but my weakened legs betray me, sending me toppling over into the red ocean below. The smell of death is everywhere. It threatens to consume me. I must escape this hell. Crawling on all fours like an animal, holding back screams, lest any foulness enter my mouth, I lurch forward towards the red water and out of the room to freedom. I squint down the dim corridor and proceed east. Let us continue forth east. At the end of the path, I find myself in a great hall with only the sounds of rain for comfort. The waterlogged red carpet squishes beneath my feet as I approach the center of the room. Once there, I behold a beautiful dining table upon which rests china and silver of the finest construction, as well as the remains of a fantastic feast. As my eyes continue to adjust, I see many chairs surrounding the table, each holding a dinner guest. Noticing movement, I approach the chair at the table's head, but as the truth of the matter dawns on me, I recoil in horror. The host of the feast is a corpse, as are all the invited guests. An army of foul, wriggling insects have made their homes in their remains, and this is the movement I saw. This once splendid feast was now nothing more than a requiem for the damned. I take a moment to steady my shaking hands, then slowly back away from the table, desperate to lose sight of the abomination before me. My gaze lands on the chairs upon which the dead were seated. This is a mistake, for the chairs prove to be even more terrible than the feast itself. Each one is covered in a layer of spikes that run from the seat, up the back and down the arms. This explains the color of the carpet beneath my feet. I can only pray that the unfortunate diners were dead when the meal began. For if not, it is a simple task to envision the agonized screams that must have sprung forth from their mouths. My mind gasps frantically at the possibility that these souls have committed some terrible crime for which this was punishment. Though, in truth, I suspect that they have committed no crime at all. There would be no tomorrow for these unfortunates. This was their last supper. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed north. The water has risen to my chin and now laps greedily at my mouth and nose. You dumb bastard, shouts around here. Yeah, okay, this is I got the lost screen again. Oh man. This game, man. This game. Why you gotta do me this dirty, bro? For what purpose? Alright, I'm gonna try one more time for this. I think I finally got somewhere, but unfortunately, I guess I took too many turns.
Can't.
Perhaps.
Yep.
Let's see. When we came at the crossroads, you go east. Let's see. North. And shall continue forth north. Against all hope, we make it to the front door. Break it down, someone cries. And so I give myself to the effort. In tandem with not here and Grimoire Vice, I slam my body against the thick, sturdy door. On the third try, it gives way. We find ourselves sprawled on the ground outside the castle. The storm is in retreat. The clouds above are still dark and foreboding, but to the west I can see a thin shimmer of sunlight trying to break through. How can I thank you, I cry as tears join the rain in my cheeks. I would surely have died in there. Looking down, I suddenly notice that my dress is in tatters, and sheepishly try to cover my exposed skin. "You are dressed?" asks Vice. "Then you are a woman, madam?" "I am." I proffer the two a smile. I suppose that comes as something of a surprise, seeing how I exist only in the form of words. I can see that the one known as Not Here is disappointed that the torn dress will be given no further description, but he hides it well. With a nod and a shrug, the three of us set forth to our awakening. But behind us, an awakening of another kind is taking place. Black smoke fills the abandoned castle, providing the countless damned souls inside with their final shroud. After a moment, the castle's windows shatter with a mighty roar. A fresh breeze blows through the hallways and corridors, clearing the smoke away for good. As we watch in awe, uncountable black shadows slowly flicker to life, crossing to and fro in front of the broken windows. The castle's dead have awakened to their new life as shades.
You have anything to say about that?
Hopefully there will be no labyrinth.
I hear that.
Thank you. I never want to have a dream like that again.
Oh boy, that was interesting. Where's my reward? I saved all your villagers.
This is one of them.
I know.
Bro, what? I didn't get anything. Where's my reward? For saving the villagers. Oh, you got something for me, homeboy?
And another
No, I saved you already. I'm not going back in there. Wait, hold on. Did it not count this? Because, hold on. I'm just gonna check this really quickly to see. I guess I didn't. Oh boy. Oh well, I did, but you know, I guess because I died in the other one and restarted and didn't save this. Which is a bit dumb. But I remember.
That... Oh, okay.
Yes. I think I've had enough wordplay to last a lifetime. Thank you very much.
You're telling me. Anyway, let's go see the mayor.
Alrighty, there better get some super cool reward.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you so much. Here, I have something for you.
Obtain the one-handed
This looks
sword,
valuable.
Faith.
I can really have it?
Of course. It's apparently a weapon of some renown.
Well, we appreciate it.
Thank you again. For everything.
Let us see, Faith. Oh, this is a really good weapon, actually. Holy shit, it's... Not only is it very light, but it does about the same damage and has magic weapon. Yeah, we're gonna be running Faith. Alright, let's save. Let's save. How much time has it been? How long has it been streaming? I don't remember. Oh well. We can go till I feel like stopping.
So how was the village?
Why did you come in with me, Kaine?
Oh, it was truly magnificent. There are no words. Really.
Neat.
Hello, my third viewer. How's it going?
Let's get back to Popola. She'll probably want to know what's going on in there.
Oh, never mind, you poofed. Oh shit. I see you guys again. Oh yeah, this weapon does damage. I don't know why, but I feel like it's doing more damage than Virtuous Contract does. Oh, it's the fucking boar. Let's kill this guy and get the fucking money real quick. Oh shit! Oh, you didn't one-shot me. Oh yeah, it's done for the kid. I'm bored. I still remember when that fucker one-shot me randomly. Go back. I should go back and try to fight that shade since this guy didn't one-shot me again. There's the one boss that kept fucking me up over and over again. Perish, foul beast. Nice. Let's see. I'm gonna make my way back to the village very quickly. I also want to see if I could upgrade the sword further. I wonder if I have enough materials anyway. That's a good idea. Alright. Yeah. Now I'm gonna stop by the village first, then I'll go to Junk Heap. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed my storytime ASMR. Unintentional as it may have been, it was still my ASMR. Yes, this shall now be known as an ASMR video stream. Yeah. I'll drink some water. Yes, yeah. Ah, yes, refreshing water. Wonderful. And I get healed. Nice. Popola, I'm coming.
Death dream certainly is a strange illness.
Yeah, It was something, all right.
Even I, with my natural love for words, have no desire to visit that place ever again.
You guys did well. You've been making a lot of long trips lately. Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
I'm okay. I can't just sit around all day while Yona's sick, after all.
If you say so.
So, anything I can do for you?
Well, I suppose there is one thing I could use a hand with. Have you heard about our plans to repair the canal? The work probably won't happen for a while, but once it's done, we can use the canal for trade and travel and all. Unfortunately, however, we're a bit behind schedule at the moment. If you're willing to help out, I'd really appreciate it.
No problem. What do you need?
Great. So, the man I originally asked to help on this project hasn't shown up for work in a few days. I'm starting to get a little worried. I'll mark the location of his house on your map. He always carries a red bag over his shoulder, so he should be easy enough to find.
Got it.
Alright, I was gonna go to Seafront to fight that behemoth of a boss anyways. Alright, let me go back to Seafront. Or not Seafront.
A canal, is it? Fascinating. If we had a ferry, we could put these days of endlessly running about behind us.
Don't you just float everywhere anyway?
Do you think I am borne aloft by the winds, lad? It takes stamina to maintain this height.
Oh, really?
You could at least try to hide the utter dismay, you know.
Oh, it impales them on spears. What? That's cool. Yeah, that's probably my favorite spear. Oh, look at him! He's impaled! Alright, to the junkie, we have to go through all that climbing. I forgot this isn't NieR Automata. Can't just grab onto Vice. If you shall excuse me for a moment. I apologize for the delay. However, I have returned. Trying to figure out when I can have a boar or something to ride like an automata.
He doesn't talk about Mom as much these days.
Jacob?
Yeah?
Can you read me a story?
In a bit, okay? I've got a customer right now. How can I help? Need some work done on your weapon?
Yeah, broski. Oh god. What do I need for faith? Silver ore and broken antenna. Oh, upgrading it makes it heavier. Really? Really? That's interesting. That is interesting. But the opposite is the case for these. They become much stronger. But,
Come back.
What can I buy off you?
How? Need some work done on your weapon?
Oh, is that so? Oh, I can't even afford a lot of it.
Come back. How? Need some work done on your weapon?
If I want to upgrade this, what do I need? Broken antenna.
Come back.
I don't even think you
How?
have that shit.
Need some work done on your weapon?
No. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sell us some shit. Video at the bottom. Sell a deer antler, sure, why not? Let's see, what else could we sell? Hey, look, you want some goat venison? Some goat hide, and some venison in general. And the wolf hide. Actually, I might need that. Here, just take that. Where's the useless shit? You don't want to buy my books and crap? Did I have fucking used coloring book? There you go. Nice. Now I could buy one of these and have some gold left over.
Come back.
Now I need broken antenna, which I don't remember where I got. I probably got it in there, so in the place that's like right in front of us. So I'm gonna hop in there real quick to see if I can upgrade faith. Hope you guys are enjoying the music of this game as much as I am. And to the random companies that continue to believe this music is theirs, fuck you. I wish I could meet the lady, the kind of lady that you're talking about. I bet she's really nice and always says nice things. Oh boy, are you wrong, Yona. You haven't the slightest clue what kind of like. Okay, we're gonna need one more broken antenna. Will this it will not fail me. That's the amount that I need. Let me make sure. Yep. We can go back now. But yeah, it's really annoying because the music in this game is fucking amazing. But random ass companies keep trying to content strike me for no fucking reason when they don't have the recipes. No matter though, I'm not gonna give this another fuck. As long as you guys can enjoy it. Along with me. I don't give a fuck. It's not like I'm making money off of it anyway. Not that way. Here we go. Oh, hey, the kid's there.
How can I help? Need some work done on your weapon?
Alright. See, what do I need? I need 5 silver ore, elaborate machine, and natural rubber.
Come back.
Did I have natural rubber one? Look at that beautiful sword. Fucking amazing. I would keep running along this and jump off, but again, this isn't automatic, so I can't just grab Vice and hold everything too cheap. Interesting, kinda. Interesting. Let's see how much stronger this is. Never mind, I guess. Rip you kids. Let's keep going. Definitely pretty good, I think. Alright, I'm going to where I need to go. Which is back to Seafront. da, 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 da. Old man.
Young people always drive themselves forward, but it's important to take a step back and look around.
Life lessons from an old man, NieR Automata. Or not, what? No, NieR Replicant, excuse me. Go write that down in your journal somewhere. The wise words of an elderly man. Speaking of old man, I killed that boar. I better get my money. Pay me.
You hunted down the boar. Oh, thank you. And it looks like you found a boar tusk. They say boars become tame around folks who carry one of those. Apparently, they'll even let you ride around on their backs. Sounds like hokum to me. But if you're brave enough, you might as well give it a shot.
That's funny. I was literally just talking about that. If I'm not mistaken, they should have the beast in here, right? Yep. Still to Porto for it though.
Thanks for your...
It's also weaker than what I got. Interesting. Alright, you fucker. My time has come. Your time has come. Our time has come to fuck you up, kid. Let's go. Oh, you don't one-shot me anymore. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's over for you. Oh yeah, it's over for you. And I'm doing damage now. Counter, got him. Ow. Oh shit. Get out of here, kid. Easy. Let's see, souls. MP recovery rate and effect paralyzed. That was it? Is this a for word? That's quite sad. Let's see. Oh, I did not put anything on execution either. So wood scene is the only one I can use. Try to paralyze on that, I guess. Wasn't Soul, didn't that say it had magic recovery rate up? What? I'm so confusion. Oh wait, is there a martial arts thing that I have to drop? Yeah, I want to run this. I'd rather that. So that my MP recharges faster. I want a word that'll start to passively heal me as well. That would be nice. So I don't have to use herbs that much. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's funny, that's funny. Oh yeah, you're done. Oh, you're gonna do it twice? Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, no, you just killed your entire family. Thou have forsaken thy family. Stupid deer. Yawn. Yona's so cute. I swear, man. I keep saying this every episode. If she dies, I'm just gonna be in pain. Living straight pain, Pecco. Yo.
Hey, are you the guy who's supposed to help repair the canal? Popola sent me to...
Oh god, it's over. My life is over.
Surely you must realize nothing good can come of being involved with this particular endeavor.
Easy, Vice. Hey, so, are you alright? What happened?
It's my wife. She left home a week ago and hasn't come back. I'm so worried I can't even focus on my work. Oh, my sweet dumpling, where are you?
This guy.
That's terrible. Would you like us to help you look for her?
Really? You do that for me?
Sure. But do you have any idea where we should start?
Well, she always used...
Alright, then I guess...
Thank you. This means the world to me. Oh, and by the way, my wife always carries a red bag, just like mine. If you mention that, it might ring...
I've met some odd couples in my day, but none who felt the need to wander about flaunting matching luggage.
You need to get with the times. Coordinated outfits are all the rage. Plus, these bags are special. We bought them for our anniversary. But now my sweet dumpling is gone. And it's all my fault. Oh, God.
Okay. Just stay calm. We'll go look for her, alright?
This guy, bro.
I'm willing to bet that man knows more about his wife absconding than he's letting on.
Oh, gracious people of the
Hey
tavern.
there, I'm, looking for a woman carrying a red bag.
Are you now? Interesting. Did something happen to her?
She hasn't been home and her husband's worried. Do you know anything about where she might be?
Trouble in paradise, is it? Oh, anyway, the short answer is no. She hasn't been around here either. Though come to think of it, she always got on well with the woman over at the tackle shop. Maybe you should try her?
I'll do that. Thanks.
Hey, what's the rush? You've got a cute face. Why not sit here and join me for a round? Or
yes.
3?
Let's go.
Sorry, ma'am, but
Damn
I'm not
it.
old enough to drink.
I'll come back one day. Oh, is this on the other side? Bro. Ow, my knees.
Hey there, do you know a woman with a red bag by any chance?
A red bag? Last time she came around, she mentioned something about leaving town. But I figured it was just idle talk.
Leaving town, huh?
If she has truly left this charming hamlet, finding her may prove most difficult indeed.
I just hope she hasn't been attacked by shades or anything.
Wait, did I run past that? Yeah, I did. Let's go. Yeah, alright. I've been streaming for a good bit, so I think it's about time to call it quits. Hope you've enjoyed my great ASMR reading stream today. I'm hoping to regularly stream NieR again. If I'm unable to, I'll probably just upload a video or something like that. But otherwise, stay tuned for, Sunday and shit like that. Thanks a ton for watching. I'll see you later. Bye-bye!